Hello, Kim. Waiting for a few more to tune in. What's up? What's up? What's up? Please help me by sharing. Share it, please. We're all doing fine. Please go ahead, help me by sharing it. Sure, I will. Eskiel Kume. Waiting for a few more to tune in. If you don't mind, go ahead, share it, and try to invite, please, invite and share, please. We will start soon. Go ahead and invite if you don't mind. Hi, Bull. How are you? Waiting for a few more to tune in. If you don't mind, invite. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Salam alaikum. Go ahead and invite, please. We will start soon. Oh, na. Ooh, na. We're gonna start soon. But please help me by share it, then we'll start. Alaikum salam. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Peace is all we need in our families, in our country. Salam, ya one day. We're gonna start soon. Oh no. Thank you, Vivian, for sharing it. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for sharing. I will start after this song. Gani sawa. Gani sawa. Gani sawa. Sabi masapi. After this song, we'll start right away. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Okay, we're gonna start, but please help me if you guys can hear me clearly. Please write something down below if you can hear me. That would be awesome if you can write something. Say yes, we can hear you, or just write yes. That would be awesome if you do that. I want to make sure that the voice is clear. I want to make sure that my voice is clear. If it's clear, please say something. Can you guys hear me? I don't see any comments down below. Can someone write yes if you can hear me? Write down yes, please. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you for confirming that you guys can hear me. Thank you so much. Today is Tuesday, March 22nd. I'm so glad I'm just so happy to see all of you guys today. Welcome to Family Common Sense Show, where you drop your sense. It's an awesome and to see you guys all, and I thank you all for your help. I thank you all for tuning in. This is really means a lot. It means a lot to see all of you guys here. But please help me by sending likes, heart. If you can send like and heart, that'll be great. And share, please. Share it, share, share, share. We are live for social media, for YouTube, and as well we are live in. Thank you for sending heart and thank you for sending like. Achuk, good to see you, Zakaria. Good to see you, Zakaria Achuk, my brother from a different mother. Good to see you, as always, and thank you for your support. I thank you all. Please help me by sharing it before Government Abdo. Share, 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 and invite, please. Share and invite if you don't mind. That would be great. If you can do that, I will really appreciate if you can do that. Hanabdo Badshoy, we're going to start now. But if you can help me by sharing, share, that would be good. Sabrina, how are you? Good to see you. It has been a while. Good to see you. Let me acknowledge people that are here. Min al Bidaya. We have Kim. Good to see you, Kim. Thank you for tuning in. Good to see you. Thank you for your time. Also, we have Viviana. Peter, how are you? Good to see you, Vivi. How are the children? I hope they're doing great. We have also Mary. Janagis, your kids are yawning. It's ready for bed, I believe. The child that's on your profile picture, is ready for bed. Good to see you. We have Gigi Lam Gol. Good to see you. And thank you for tuning in. Eskiel Kome, what's up? What a do, man, all the way from Lincoln, Nebraska. Good to see you too, brother. We have Guyball. What's up? What's up, brother? Good to see you. It has been a while, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being with us. I really appreciate your time. And if you can continue helping me by sending likes and share, I would really appreciate that. The topic of today is about choosing your partner. When you choose your partner, do you look for beauty? Do you look for outside, the way she look or the way he look? If it's a he, do you just you just want a handsome husband or what? How do you choose your partner? How do you choose your partner? Because if you're gonna focus on look, the outside look can deceive you. So it's very important not to focus on just the outside look. If you're talking about men, if you're talking about women, don't just focus on the beauty. This woman, she's beautiful. Man, I get to marry this woman. The beauty outside can deceive you. The beauty, the outside, maybe it looks good, but inside is the devil. The outside will look fantastic, will look attractive, will looks the way you want it. Any man can hope to go like, wow, she's beautiful. I get to marry this woman. So now you're only focusing on the beauty. You're only focusing on the outside. You don't look inside. You don't look. Maybe she's evil. Shaitan, you don't even know. So the outside look would not take us anywhere. You know, you have to look, marry a person, my best the outside look. Like in finance, have to marry a handsome man, regardless of what. Can akhlaqu zai zift, can akhlaqu zai what? You have to be handsome. Finance, I win. The choice بتاعه. ولو كان شاف واحد مشلخ, ابو 4 ولا 6 ولا كم, well, this is not my guy, man. I don't need زول مشلخ, زول فارس. you know. ده اللي زول ما ما شاء الله زول يكون looks good طويل جهامه you name it. في بنات كده وفي رجال زينا كده بيقول انه no I have to look for البيوتي ده الهيكل جسمه لازم looks good you know inside out كله ها. في ناس برضه بيشوفوا المظاهر الخارجيه this is my number one, this is what I'm focused on, this is what I want, you know. I will not talk much because of our time. I will send the link uh, here while we are talking because Uncle Gigi told me earlier that he's ready to talk. But let me first copy this. But please help us by sharing it, please, if you don't mind. Share, 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 and invite, please. If you don't mind, share and invite. That would be awesome if you do that, please. So the outside look will not take you anywhere. انت ما تفوكس بس انه عشان بدها جميله وشكله تمام you know لا 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 ده بضياع يعني you know. اشتغل بالمظاهر الخارجيه دائما خداعه زي ما بنقول بالعربي. So the outside look will not take you anywhere, you know, will not take you anywhere. عشان كده احنا لازم محتاجين انه we have to do something about this. The outside look will not take us anywhere. Like I mentioned, help us share it, please. Share, share, share if you don't mind. وحاول invite people. Sabrina say yes for sure. Outside look will not take us anywhere. عشان كده نحن محتاجين انه نتكلم مع بعض نشوف لو زول ده يزوج شنو هو المطلوب من الراجل وشنو المطلوب من المرأة عشان تزوج. هل المظاهر الخارجية هو المطلوب او الاخلاق مثلا the attitude of the person or how do you define لما تيجي تتزوج يعتنوا من شخصيات ديرو you know او يعتنوا من البنات اللي بتكون ديرو. حاجة احنا لازم نتكلم فيه ونشوف مع كل زول عنده دريمز اي زول عنده طريقة لو دير مرته يكون. في ناس دايرين مرته يكون شكله كده كده، في ناس دايرين راجل يكون شكله كده كده كده. الناس طبعا الذوق بيختلف. We have Gigi. Let me welcome him. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Uncle Gigi, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, brother son. Nice to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you. But we don't see
Family
you.
Mountain.
Is your video on?
Yeah, I think the time is different. I can just put on. As you
Okay.
can see, it's a night, and I think it's around 2 a.m.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, now I
Yeah,
understand. Go ahead. We can hear you. Yes.
yeah.
Mm.
I really appreciate your time, and we love Family Mountain,
Mm.
and to become alive again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
we're
you.
so delighted to see the platform of Family Mountain to encourage the society in need,
Mm.
and we really miss you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And I just want to have a clue about the topic. I just pop in the middle.
Mm.
Yeah.
The topic of today is like when people get married or when you choose your partner. Do you focus? How do you choose your partner? Is it the outside look, the beauty, or some people they just choose because that person is handsome? For example, that guy is handsome. I just marry him because he's handsome, not because there's love involved. And some people they don't focus on the attitude of the person. They don't focus on a lot of stuff. But how do you choose your partner? That's the
Yeah,
question.
it's a good question, and some people may assume it's an easy thing,
Mm,
but it's not so that easy. As brothers and
mm, 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 mm,
people got different choice. but I can express my view the character of the person,
Mm-hmm.
that what I'm looking for.
Mm.
There is there is some unit that I reserve
Mm.
when I say a character of a person, that person will to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Those are, in point of view, these are things that I look. I'm not looking the picture or beauty. I'm looking about that's in that individual,
Mm.
which I have interest in it, or I would view those character.
Mm.
That is the view, as your uncle just said. I will look at somebody who have a character will to learn. That is my own view. I'm not looking for the structure of the person, how they look, or yeah.
Mm. Okay. So the character are your first goal, is your first priority.
Yes.
Do you look also, when it comes to the beauty, do you care or you don't care? The beauty of a woman, the outside look with all the
Yeah,
materials.
if it come to material that combine all what I just trying to express,
Mm.
there's nothing wrong with that. But the most important, that's that material as a treasure of communication element need.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
And then if it's a beauty, that's where you got the problem. And you look the problem with their characteristics.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have a dream and goal? And therefore, when you track yourself to where they not dream and goal,
Mm.
then you will end up you own the kingdom of arguments. And then do they have the feeling of organization of what tribe, what they seek
Right.
to achieve in life? Because therefore, when you approaching those individuals, they have also a vision in their own will, right?
Exactly. Mm.
It depends on individual. Do you question them?
Okay. Okay.
And
Thank you.
therefore, before you get in together,
Mm.
you need to have a viewpoint. What do they looking for,
That's true.
rather than you just approach. You don't to know what they're feeling or what do they treasure about in their own approach. Or this is a thing that I think we should be looking for. Part of the materialism look.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let's give chance to a female. We have Viviana on the line. Let's see what you think. Go ahead,
Yes.
Viviana.
مساء الخير مساء الخير يا viewers. معلش أنا عندي الساعة 11 إلا 11
Mm.
إلا تلت anyway. Yeah, that's why
It's
I'm
okay.
in the bed.
Okay. Go ahead.
يا
It's okay.
المظاهر مهم يا جاي. لازم
Mm.
راجل يكون سمح ولا مرة يكون سمح. واحد لأنه لما تجي تلي مع راجل ده عيالك بشينين، العيال بيضحكوا فيهم في الحضانة وفي أي محل.
ما في ناس شينين، في مرة شين وراجل شين وقرموط وبيجيبوا عيال سمهين.
ما كتير. Sometime
Okay.
I don't believe that. ولا ممكن راجل يكون شين مرة يكون سمح، ولا مرة شين وراجل سمح. يلا بقوموا بيدوا عيال سمحين، لكن كان كله شين في شين يمشي يجيبوا جنة سمح من وين؟ No, let us be honest, you know. Yeah. وبعض مرات كمان الراجل أخلاق، شفت الراجل اللي شفته لو شين أخلاقه حلو لكن أنت ما عندك أخلاق يا معفن. I'm sorry guys.
أخلاق زي الزبدة.
قاعد يسمع لكن ما عنده أخلاق نهائي. anyway الراجل لازم يكون عنده أخلاق you know. الراجل لو شين أخلاقه حلو المرة ممكن تتحمله، لكن أنت لو شين أخلاقك كعب المرة ما بتتحملك. في وقت مرة بيتحمل بعد شوية بيصحى الذات وبيمشي بيخليك you know. هاي تقوم تجرب من مرة لمرة من مرة لمرة. ليه؟ طالما في حاجة في واحد حاجة فيك شين لازم في حاجة تاني سمح you know. يعني كان انت شين كله في المكانات كله 100 المرة بيقعد برضه، لأنه ده في سبب واحد هناك في حاجة كويس you know. وثانيا لازم يكون عنده يعني حالته المادية كويسة ممكن الزول يتحمل. لكن لو حاجات ده ما في زول حيقبل يعيش كده you know. وانت يلا شوف انت راجل مرتك شين لما تكون قاعد مع الشباب يا زول يجي زول مرته تمام عندك مرتك قاعدة مكوجنة وشينة حتغير you know. بعد شوية تلقى نفسك انك انت قاعد تخون مرتك. ليه؟ لانه في حاجات انت ما لاقي في مرة مكتمل. عشان كده الجمال لازم والأخلاق لازم. ولما انت تلقى الجزء
الناس لو ربنا خلق شين ولا مثلا راجل خلقوه شين ده غلطة بتاع منو؟ طيب هل الناس ما هيتزوجوا ولا هيكون كيف يعني؟
الراجل كان شين ما مشكلة قاعد والله الراجل لو شين ما مشكلة، لكن مرة لو شين هو مشكلة.
لكن ده ما أخلاق ربانية يا جماعة. ده ما
I know and I respect that I know you know. لكن يعني الوضع اللي نحن عايشين فيه you know. انت بتشوف الناس من شكلياتهم، الشكل بتاع زول ده كيف اوكي من شكل الزول ده سمح يعني حتى يكون ما شين يعني بعض مرة بصراحة يا جاي ما في مرة شين لكن في حاجات يمكن يكون في ناقص في مرة. يمكن المرة شين ده يجي يلقى راجل تاني قاعد تريد الراجل لك بيقبله كده اوكي. والراجل ده شين ممكن مرة ده يقبله كده، لأنه في حاجات انت ما على فكرة انت ما بتختار مرة انك انت دايره، قلبك هو بيختار. بالذات لو انت انسان مؤمن ربنا بيقوم بيجيب لك مرة اللي انت عايزه. انت بتسأل ربنا من المرة اللي انت عايزه يجيب لك مرة شينة لكن this is what you wish for. انك هي بتحترمك she love you, she is a good woman, you're going to continue with her because number one في الحياة إنه الاحترام والحب. وطالما في حب في حياة يا ممكن إن إحنا نختلف، ممكن إن إحنا نزعل من بعض maybe في misunderstanding, this is all normal stuff. لكن أنت بتفهمني وأنا بفهمك، أنت بتحترمني وأنا بحترمك. لما أنت تجود في وقت أنا غلطان ما بفتح خشمي بخليك، طلباتك كله مستجاب. أنا ماشي محلتك قلت لي ما تمشي أوكي أنا ما بنخسب بقول لك ليه أنت تقول لي ما نمشي وأنت لا no you know. عشان كده لازم دائما إنه في ناس في حياتهم بتستغروا بيكون إنه الاستغرار لأنه الجزء الثاني ذاك بيكون يتنازل من حاجات والجزء الثاني هنا بيكون يتنازل من حاجات. لو أنت مثلا راسك قوي وراس المرة قوي الحياة ما بتمشي قاعد.
Thank you.
لازم يكون في تنازلات. يعني هسي مرة مثلا لما الراجل يقول يا أخي أنت ما تمشي للمحل الفلاني أوكي my husband انت حاسس زعلان بعد ما جهزت انت زعلان بعدينك لما انت تكون في اوضتك ولا في محلك تعال اساله يا راجلي اللي انا كل مره لما بدنا نطلب تقول لي ما قاعد نمشي ليه نمشي يعني you controlling me too much I don't like it. ممكن توريني السبب
ايوه
ده بدون نحر بدون مشاكل. انت عارف ممكن تشيل عيون الراجل من عينه لو you talk to him very nicely بالذات الرجال السودانيين. but لما المرة مثلا راجل يقول له خلاص اوكي راجل اللي ما عنده شخصية على فكرة ما في مرة قاعد تريده I swear yeah oh my
شخصيه
husband is
قصدك
good لكن
في ناحيه اخلاق.
يا في ناحية أخلاق هاي في
ما زي
ناحية
هسه قال
أخلاق
اخونا بياترس قال more importantly اللي هو البيهيفيرز، قال يعني ما ضروري
yeah their
الشكل،
behaviors is
اخلاق
the
اهم
same
حاجه.
thing like respect
امم
is the
Uh,
same
can,
thing. لأنه behavior ده لما أنت تكون behavior like مثلا أنت لما تزعل بتكون aggressive واحد. اتنين you don't watch the word when you say it. ثلاثة you abusing. أربعة you can be so like you know how I can explain it يعني بس الصفات ده كله ده behavior.
can I just interject?
okay
I don't understand Arabic, but I can assume.
okay
Me, feel me. I think I do agree, as I say early on, the character is the same as behavior. The most complicated, that is my own opinion, is about when you choose to be together. You have to understand why are you together, and mostly when people get together, they don't know. Maybe somebody learn because their parent is something that they're doing, but because to share family together is a lifetime mandate, has a long-term commitment, as the sister has just outlined. The most important in life together, what I define unification of two spirits, is very complicated. If those two spirits they do not understand why they are together, that's why they always complain. If they do understand what bring that into under that unity, and then what would be the word, the term unity, respect, love, and the goal that they want to drive. But mostly, I don't think every individual have a goal, but they don't understand. That's why we have all this drama. And I just trying to back up the word sister, because any united unit, there must be a leader, either be a man or a woman, and that leader, if they don't follow the principle that they set as a goal that drives them, to remind them. When the other one say, let us do this, the other say, no, we go to the left and right. That's where the thing began checking. But if those individual two spirits, they understand why they're together, and they know what they want to achieve, and I think there will be no problem because they have a goal in their hands. And most importantly, respect, not competing and not competing
Mm.
one another, because you will to learn from each other's character, what your sister character and what your brother's character. When you learn each other's rather than opposing one another, and then that transition will go smoothly. But everyone is speak out on their mind what they think rather than focus on the issues, and then there is a problem. Therefore, sister, I think she speak well. I just in Arabic, I trying to maneuver around,
Mm.
but I think respect is the most important, and the goal and why you there. And Chien, I don't know in Arabic, is it ugly?
Yes.
Yes, those are the material.
Mm.
What the most important is the character. Does
Okay.
that element, whether it's here and in look, do they have vision and goal?
I love that
That
word,
that,
by the way.
that when they need to keep in their life, and then when you meet with those individuals with their goal and you have goal too, it doesn't matter what challenge of the day that would be occurring, you can overcome because you agree with the goal. And important, when you meet there and you have those kind of elements together,
Right.
you will be able to draw the map, the life map. Life map is about like today to do list of the day,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore I just go on, sister. I think this is precious for your view.
Okay. Okay. Here you say about the gold.
Mm.
I think I little bit disagree with you. Just my mind don't mind me, but I just want to say it because sometime when couple that married, the level for the education is not equal. They don't think about the like gold. Like a lot of Sudanese people, we don't think about that. Oh, that is my money. Okay. uh oh, I don't want to buy house here. Like example, my dad, when he living in Khartoum, my mom is, oh, we need to buy a house. No, 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 we don't want to buy a house. Or one day if everything come good, we're going back Juba.
Exactly.
you know Always my mom should talk about that. My dad refused. And one day my mom, she saved her money. She went and she buy the land. When she buy the land, my dad saw like that what he's supposed to
without your
do.
dad knowing it.
Yeah. And
Mm.
then she bring the paper to my dad. My dad was shocked and tell him, now you don't have anything to say. This land you need to help me to build it because I have a girth.
Mm.
My dad still refused. My mom, she did like, she called my uncles and the staff, and they said, okay, they're going to build the house. It's so funny. They build the house. My dad's sisters, all of them, they went and lived there, and we're still renting.
Wow.
That is funny. I know.
So
That's
that
why
is
it's
a beautiful
always I
transition.
when I see like the Sudanese people, I always just go back home. I just think my mom and my dad life. And now here we out here in the diaspora. A lot are people here that don't think about tomorrow. And like when you coming to your husband, like, oh my husband, this is money, we have to do that and we have to do that. Here I don't say all of them, but in finances, nobody talked with her husband or talking about money. Money can broke house,
Okay.
you know. And a lot of people here, they don't have a like joint account because why? You don't trust that husband, you don't trust that wife. How are we going to build the gold and we don't trust each other? Like in your mind, you think, oh, maybe this marriage is not going to work. And why you thinking something like that? That's why I say I disagree with you, because I know our woman, our mentality for Sudanese women, you know?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think because you do not understand, it's not. I don't take it you disagree. I think it's a matter of understanding the language as we Sudanese.
Mm-hmm,
Sudanese mentality, when you compare to European mentality, it will be different things.
mm-hmm,
Doesn't matter what ethnic you come from.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, we got something in common because. But when you say you love somebody, when you translate it, you love that person. You need to live with that individual.
Mm.
There is something that press you about that person. That that thing press you about that person. It could be also an element of the goal,
Mm.
but it would be depend on how you communicate and why you love that person. These are things a little because sometimes we normally misunderstand when we say what is the aim.
mm-hmm,
Why do I love this person? It's a part of the goal.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And then when you love that person, okay, I need to live to be my husband or to be my wife. And then when you get into activities, that's where there must be misunderstanding. How are you going to drive daily tasks?
mm-hmm,
And that's where we have to bring in goal and program
Mhm.
of what facilitating our everyday activities. Yes, it's not all people have a goal and plan and all these things,
mm-hmm,
but we already have them because this is English system. We already have. For example, back home, uh, we don't have all this individualism mindset.
mm-hmm,
The madam, the role, whatever around home, around looking children is something naturally they will do it automatically. We don't tell ourselves this is aim and whatever. We don't have. They know to look after children. They will always know what they do in the house, and the men will go out and do everything that the men have to do out and bring home. And when it bring home, we hand over to the madam at home because the idara at home is the madam.
mm-hmm,
That is our system.
mm-hmm,
But when it becomes to the other side of the world, now we have to have a what you call we have to have goal
Mm.
because we are living in a market that is competitive. We have a competition and we are busy. Mama have to go outside. Dad, we have to go outside. Therefore, we have to program ourselves. That's what I mentioned about goal and aim.
Okay.
Because therefore, we don't have those plans. That's why sometimes we end up in differences.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we live in a certain world, we have to have a goal and what we want to achieve, and we look and we see anywhere the devil can kick in.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't have those, that's why it's simple for us to have all these differences because we don't have those kind of ideas. Because we seal anything that can penetrate into our windows of a house. Let me put it that way.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway, brothers and sister, I, for my own point of view, is in life together is about understanding. It's not about beauty. It's not about handsome. It's about common understanding. Why are we together?
Mm-hmm.
When all of you got a common of why you together, there will be no risk and share responsibility. This is my husband. This is my wife, and why do I have her there with me? Why do I have him with me? When you analyze that, I don't think there will be any double attempt between two couples.
Okay.
Yes, therefore, that is what I just summarized a little bit, and that's my view.
I would respect that.
Okay, let's go to Viviana. So, what about your kids? You say you will not marry an ugly husband or ugly man. What about your kids, your daughter or your son? Are you going to control them too and tell them that you have to agree with your daughter whether the guy is husband or, I mean, whether the guy is handsome or no, or
Where is the
the
coming
boyfriend?
from?
Hmm?
What is the coming from? They're already in DNA.
So you mean you will choose for your kids too?
No, 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 no. I would never. I would never.
My earlier
I
you
will
mentioned that
never do that.
you will never marry an ugly man. You mentioned that earlier. What about your
No,
kids?
guy,
Hmm.
you know, I'm just, I don't know, guys. Now you hurt me in this spot. You know, sometimes, you know,
Oh.
please, please just take it back. Don't put it if you're gonna, you know,
uh,
guy,
uh-huh.
God, He's the one have a plan in your life. You cannot have a control in that.
Exactly.
But we like human be. We like to look good stuff. You know, Uyunda mabe ain hajeshen. I'm sorry, my brother. I have to speak English and Arabic.
I love the way you speak Arabic, and I would love to learn from there.
Aywa,
Thank you.
aywa.
Yeah, you know,
Mm, mm,
when you see man,
Balarabi.
you're going to see him how with the way he look. But
mm,
you wanna have a good husband, handsome husband, tall husband. If it's not problem in the color. If it's dark, if the light skin is not problem.
mm,
Just he have to be a very good looking and like responsible man and respectful man. You know, that is very important. Because if you have that and the other stuff is not complete, you're
mm,
going to complete it with the other stuff. You will never find somebody 100% good. You know,
okay.
like now we have a lot of stuff, guys. Sorry, I bring it here, but I have to add it on because
Okay.
it's this like the person who you choose in your life or whatever. You can date someone,
Mm,
okay?
mm,
When you dating someone, you going long term relationship, and then you guys get married. When you coming guys together at home, you feeling something there is missing. Is a lot is happening in our community.
mm,
What I like, what I dislike, my husband is different from me. We don't have a something. Just little bit example. I like to eat salad.
Mhm.
My husband hates salad. I like to listen to music, Arabic music. Example, my husband hate to listen to music. I like simple stuff like that. It's just so crazy. And oh, I love like to watch like action music, my action movies. My husband don't like that. Okay, when we're sitting home, okay, honey, can you please choose a movie to watch? And then he will bring you something you don't like it.
That's right.
And then you're going when you guys home, you're going to avoid that because you guys don't disagree in something else there. you know or
Mm.
your husband he don't like you to worry that, or you were like, yeah, guy, we have a lot of stuff in our community sometime end with divorce.
It's true.
you know I don't know, maybe because white people put that in our mind or something. You always have to have a something between you and your lover, like something that you and you are happy. Do you guys like it? But in
Right.
a lot Sudanese people, you can find women somewhere and men in somewhere.
Mhm.
Like a little bit example on when husband and wife that are walking in the road, they don't walk the way like American people walking in the road or something. You can find men in the front or the woman in the back. That is so crazy too. All this is small.
That's true. That's
Guy,
true.
honestly,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yes.
all this is small stuff. And then coming here, we're starting watching like the Turkish movie, the مدبلج مسلسلات, and then والله كان انا ده راجلي يكون زي راجل ده كيف، يا سلام. شوف مسلسل ده سمع كيف راجلي ليه
تخيل.
ما زي ده.
Mm.
شوف راجل بيحب مرته كيف، راجلي ليه ما زي ده.
Mm.
بعدين تيجي تسأل راجلي انت والله ولا قاعد تحنسني ولا بتبوسني، خلاص ده مشاكل طلع. I
مشاكل
am
قام.
telling you how I feel.
Mm.
يا انت ما خلاص انا قلت لك حاجه ده، خلاص يا مرتي كده علمني،
Mhm.
وكده يا راجلي كده علمني. but we don't like انه زول يقول لك حاجه زي ده، خلاص مره ده ما كويس.
صح. Exactly.
انت عارف مرة أحد 80 years old she need attention.
Mm.
حاجات اللي انتوا بتشوفوه is nothing ده هو ذاته البيوت قاعد يخرب. الراجل الشين ده تلقيه ما شاء الله he's so romantic. في الإتميلات بيتذكر إتميلات مرته، في فالنتاين داي بيتذكر الفالنتاين داي، في الانيفرساري بيتذكر الانيفرساري. يعني always he just ان شاء الله يا جاي ورد ساي راجل الشين ده وقت مرات can do anything to just be there to his wife.
Mhm.
حاجات ده كله شفتها الشكليات. يمكن الراجل السمح ده يكون ذاته ما نافع لأنه he know himself.
Mm. Mm.
يقول يا أخي أنا لو مشيت بلقى 300,000 واحد برا هناك. لكن مشكلة في
That's true.
الاختيار هو بيلعب دور،
Mm. Mm. That's true.
ما الشكليات ده نحن بنحطها على جهة، لأنه هسه
لكن
يمكن
بينا
البنت
ما في ناس بيكونوا عقلي، لكن يعني برضه هم رومانتيك. هم رومانتيك كمان.
ما أنا قلت لك كده يا جاي، قلت لك الزول الشين ده والله بدلع مرته دلع لأنه هو عارف نفسه شين، هو عارف نفسه شين، لكن مستحيل عرس مرة شين.
It's true.
يا جاي أحكي لك ده، عندي حماي كان زمان في السودان. يا أخي الولد ده قاعدين نقول له صيني، راسه عامل زي الشاكوش وشين ومفتري.
فوق ده كله مفترق كمان.
والله جاي ولد ده حماي ده لما يتكلم كأنك تاكله.
واو.
يا زول أخونا جيت يكس له حاجة، لما تعاين مرة ده وتعاين له هو أحلى من مرته.
كده شوف.
يا أخي أنت عارف ده لما يلبس بنطلون دمك والسيف وريحة دي أنت بالشم، يعني هو مهتم بنفسه لكن هو شين.
ايوه.
يقول لك يا أخي أنا والله ما بعرف مرة شين، أنا ده والله يسمح أنا اسمي سكر وشنو عنده وشكله شين عنده، يعني أنت شايفه شين ما دلو 2 3
يا مان.
لكن مفترف كيف يروحوا. لكن لما نعرس مرته الشين ده ولد ده والله يا جاي he's a very good man. والله يا جاي راجل والحمايده بيجي خاش البيت مرته ما محتاج لأي شيء anything there في بيت فيه
كل حاجة موفر.
أي حاجة موفر. وده اتخيل هو في السودان كان جاب بلاد برا كان بيبقى كيف. لكن كان الناس قاعدين يضحكوا فيه بيقول زوز ده والله ما بعرس زوز ده ما بعرس أمه ذاته قاعد تقول له أنت ساحة تموت ما بس في بيت ده.
Oh my
God عشان كده راجل الشين ما تقول ما في راجل شين ببور جاي ما في راجل شين ببور بحسب الظروف الحسب ما في الرجال ده. إذا لقيت زوج جاب لك رينج نول أجيب ذاك
يا بكون مسؤول ذاته.
Yep.
That's true. That's true. لكن تبقى الظاهر بتاع إنه زول شين وبيجيب عيال شين كلامه جا كيف؟
لكن والله جاي حقيقة. No والله جاي عيال بيجوا شينين. ما لانه ده DNA. ده DNA يا جاي. لكن ممكن تلخبط بصل مع طماطم بيطلع طماطم بصل. You know.
ايوه ده مشاكل.
Oh my God.
Very good.
مهم جدا زول يختار اكل من الشخصيه بتاعك. طيب قبل ما زول يزوج ما المفروض تقعد كم زمن تفتكر؟ يعني الزمن المفروض زول يقعد يعرف بارتنر بتاعه قبل ما يزوج تقريبا. How long؟ هل بيكون مناسب؟ سنتين؟
جاي تعرف أنا نساوين honestly let me I am woman and I'm being honest. I swear to God when we love men we don't think about حاجات الفوق وده اللي لما يجي يرجع يخش بيت. You love him the way he is. حتى مش صحباتك شايفين فيه حاجات غلط بيجوا بحكوا يقول له هم بس غيرانين مني. يعني ما بندي راسنا ده فيه وقية ما قاعدين نطين with our brain we just always use our heart. وفي حاجات هناك يعني شوف حسي أنا ما بقول يمكن maybe ناو البنات الحس خلاص يتعلموا وبيقوا بيعرفوا مفترض الواحد لما نختار راجل أنت تعرف راجل اللي بيحب شنو أنت بتحب شنو في حاجات لازم يكونوا انتوا مع بعض. الراجل بيحب يقرأ كتير الراجل بيحب يعني في حاجات كده البسيط ده عن جد مهم you know حاجات البسيطة دي مهمة. الراجل اللي بيحب الفيلم كده الراجل بيحب الأغاني كده أنا بحب الأغاني كده لازم يكون في حاجات مشابهة هناك. لو ما في حاجات مشابهة هناك لما تجي تقعدوا في البيت يعني في بيكون فرق يا أخي فرق كبير جدا جدا. يعني حتى أنت مثلا انت انسان مدين بتحب sometimes انك انت تتناقش عن البايبل والستاف لما تجي مثلا تتناقش مع الراجل اللي ما عنده باك جراوند he's not believer هتمشي تتناقش الدين ممنوع ولا تمشي تتناقش مثلا انت قريت حاجه كده ده عجبك وانت عايز تتناقش فيه ما حتقدر تجي تفاتح راجلك تتناقش معاه فيه لأنه ليه he's not open minded or he's not I don't know how to say it but it's really hard guy. That's why we always have to see that way.
تختار زول المناسب معك سواء كان زي ما انت قلت يحب يقرا ده انت تحب تقرا معه سوا يحب كنيسه تمشي معه كنيسه واحد.
ما مشكلة انت لما تحب جاي ما بتفكر حاجات يمكن لما الناس يكبروا قاعدين يفكروا كده. I never overthink that in my life when I am young, you know. ما كنت ما قاعد أفكر في محل ده. You know لأنه بس أنت you know just wanna get married. زي أخونا جبالك هو قال في السودان المرأة هي اللي بتكون مسؤولة من البيت. يعني حتى راجلك ده أنت لو جيت شفته بشوفه يوم الجمعة. يا هو قاعد ما شاء الله عبدومنا جا من دومنا نام الصباح قام مشى شغل. يعني ما زي حقتنا هنا ده. حقتنا هنا ده عندك السردة والساندي. إنك كنتوا بتقعدوا في البيت حتى حضروا موفي بس ما حتتناقشوا في حاجة جا في الأخبار في حاجة هنا عندك مشكلة في الشغل جاي تجي تناقشوا مع راجلك ومثلا ده راجلك يعمل لك سبورت أنت داير الزول اللي بياخد يدي معاك يقول لك لا مرتين مفترض حاجة دي قبل لما حصل لك حاجة دي في الشغل مفترض كان تتصرف كده
صح.
لما يحصل لك حاجة تقول Okay, it's okay. I'm going. When I go home, I will talk to my husband. And then, hey, honey, something happened with me at work with my coworker, and I was so mad. And okay, calm down, honey. At work, you don't going to make a
يهديك
friend or
شويه.
something. Yeah,
مم.
it advised me. يعني انت ما بتلقى زول برا هناك اللي بعمل لك ادفايس. لو عندك مشكله بتيجي جاي لراجلك بتاخد وتدي. لكن الكوميونيكيشن ده حالا احنا عندنا في المجتمع السوداني، احنا ما عندنا. لكن يعني حسي انت مع الزمن الحسي ده عندنا، لكن ما نسبه كبيره. مثلا ممكن نسبة 20% ولا 30% الرجال اللي بيقعدوا مع نساوينهم بيتناقشوا في أي حاجة. ولو الراجل لو عنده باد داي بيجي بيتكلم مع مرته، ولو مرته عنده باد داي بيجي بيتكلم مع راجله.
صح صح.
حسي الشو بتاعك ده مثلا لو 2 مرة وراجل هم متفقين، يا جاي ممكن يخطوا تليفون واحد يقعدوا في النص يحضروا لك.
ويجتمعوا. صح.
اكزاكتلي يحضروا لك ويقوم هم الاثنين يقول والله الكلام ده صح، والله فيفيان قال كلام صح. لا لا لا، والله انا ما كلام فيفيانا ده، انا ما مؤيد فيفيانا. الكلام اللي قال ده كده شنو؟ انت جبت حوار، جبت حوار انك كنت تتكلموا فيه. انا منتظرك الاسبوع. I will be so excited. على فكره الحاجات المناقشات دي بيخليك انك انت تتعلم الزول الثاني، والحياه ده يوميا نحن بنتعلم حاجه جديده لحد ما نوصل 80 سنه.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
you know
مع
oh
معظم
my
الناس
god
ما
I
عارفين
talk
بعض
too
لانه ما
much. Yeah,
بيناقشوا. معظم الناس ما عارفين بعض لانه ما في نقاش. زول ده ماشي
absolutely
شغل وزول ده طالع، زول ده طالع، زول ده ما يشتغل.
absolutely.
you know يعني we don't know each other حتى لو احنا متزوجين، لكن الاشغال فرقنا.
Yep.
حتى في الويكند اللي المفروض الناس يقعدوا سوا كاسر، تلقى الراجل ماشي براو ماشي دومنا زي ما انت قلت، والمره ماشي لاصحابه. So there is no something that to connect both of you guys. كيف
وده
الحب
كده
ده
غلط
الحب
جاي،
ده بيمشي كيف؟
وده كده
I
غلط.
I think
Hmm.
sister really contribute a lot, and
Thank
she
you.
really give a lot of contributions.
Hmm.
The whole thing is about knowing what you are getting yourself into.
Mhm.
Are we willing to learn from one another?
Hmm.
And sometimes there is no anyone would say, I know this person, apart from starting one another, and that must be will. What I mean must be will to learn one another, what each one another love, and then from there we can speak. We can pick up what way are we going to. But if we don't have a will to learn each one another and communicate what each one of us wants, which is difficult sometimes, and that's where it began. The the journey to describe the way that those two individuals can emerge, which way the future will describe them.
Right.
But the life is about willing to accept one another, will to learn one another.
Hmm.
We have a common goal that we want to achieve with agreement of each one of us. And then from there, if we all have that kind of willing, it doesn't matter how the structure of the body or how the picture show others the image.
Right.
Is about acceptance to one another and have a goal. What do we need to and in your home,
Mm.
how do you see yourself? Do you see that your friend God connect you with as a personal favor that God guide you to meet with?
Mhm.
Or you just somebody to delay your time, you have a platform to go somewhere. Those are views that I think
Mm.
uh, playing a crucial role in where we define ourselves in have a differences, because human being we can describe ourselves personality.
Mm.
Every person have different personal view,
Mhm.
and those personal view if are not communicating, describe to one another, and then from there there is no magic that can make you have come on understand.
Mhm.
It's about commitment in life. I think, sister, you are doing good.
Thank you, brother. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
guys.
very very difficult in life,
Mhm.
because
Yes.
sometimes you see we all have difference. It's not about we hate one another.
Mm.
It's a lack of God and knowing what I get myself into. Maybe because it's a traditional culture, what my parents do. It's like the time when the religion business when it's merging. Some
Mhm.
people will be Christian because they find their parents they are doing it,
Mhm.
and because there is no way to escape, because is what is always there as a business part of the family arena.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But individually, it's not the show that the treasure. All these things play a different role.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep.
Uh, Most importantly is communication, whether you are in a wrong structure
Mhm.
or wrong image, ugly, whatever they describe themselves.
Mhm.
But
Right.
uh, they outlook is not, to me, is not most important. But in a look is the most important include communication. How, why approach to my fellow that God connect me with. Sorry.
It's okay.
Communication is the where you can listen to what I trying to to tell you.
Mm.
What do I mean? And because some other individual would just speak rather than then understand the topic
Mhm.
or the issue. But sometimes instead of focus on the issue, they will turn to themselves. The other one will say, "Oh, you're facing yourself." But when you are too forward, that's that. You are managing. When you are managing, there is an issue that you are managing them. And then when you need to look into that, there one will be focused. When you whether you focus on the issue, they will think you you're focusing on them. You're blaming that. Anyway, I'm going too much, but communication is a better element in all things that we do, every daily task. That's the view I think. Doesn't matter how you look, long as you convey your message and your person God connect you with, you can understand one another and focus on the issues of the day or the time. You know, this is the issues, and this is what come to me, and this is what come to him or her. We would live in a very smooth transition.
Right.
But those things don't come easily.
Yep.
It needs a lot of study, and I think communication
The key.
there is a difficult thing. I think Thailand, Pamela Mountain, train a lot of people. We miss Pamela Mountain, and I hope you'll be continue to do it. As God give you that gift to be able to stand up to your society, especially with Sudanese, you need more practice and also challenge. As I could just reflect back, and mostly communication.
Yep.
Sometimes they communicate in themselves, and then later on they think they tell you, and they haven't speak out. And sometimes because what does that cause? It could be lack of awareness or lack of confidence. Why do we have a lack of confidence? Yes, it's a difficult thing. It could be individuality desire. But if you will individually and you always accept if anyone uh, comment or advise you and you will not be too defensive, yes, you can improve. But it's difficult sometimes when somebody trying to give you a comment that this you can improve it, and then they will become too defensive, and then it's a difficult.
To learn.
But the will to learn
Mm-hmm.
is a key point in life.
Yep.
And for brothers and a great show, and sister Vivian,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, you know, women, you have said a lot of things because you are power of the world.
Mhm.
Yeah, you are power of the world. Sometimes it's difficult because the world of today it trains women and men to be enemy to one another.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know. What do you think about it?
Repeat the question again.
I'm just saying the world of today
Mm.
is trying to train to make men and women to be enemy to one another.
You know, when a woman and men become enemy for each other, if I don't know if I get it
No,
right.
I just say the world of today.
Oh, the word of today. Oh, yes, yes, absolutely, you are right. Yeah, yeah, yep, yeah.
That's true.
Very true.
And why that? Because they got a lot of business around the household, include children,
Mm.
and that's why you see we got a lot of difference, especially abroad. They invest in children and women because the woman is a God blessing and they are
And men
easy.
too. Yeah.
Mm. And then from there, sometimes they always see close, then the men can see far, and the systematic of the world they invest in that.
Mm.
That a viewpoint. It's not about what I think is. I believe is true, but it's a viewpoint.
That's right.
Are we there? And therefore, it's a viewpoint that we can just learn from one another,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why we have a lot of division of today,
It's true.
especially in abroad, because the systematic our world it is,
Mm.
they invest in where our interests lie,
Mm.
and therefore we haven't reached that because we focus on different points because they're already working. Yeah, it's difficult. The world of today is difficult,
Very difficult.
and therefore that's
Especially,
why you see. Yeah, okay.
yeah, especially Sudanese men. I
Mm,
am here with the woman voice, Uh, a lot Sudanese men, they always like, they think like one way. That's the
mm,
problem. Like the way now you speak is really nice and it's really clear. I hope some people there can learn from that because you are man now and you saying it. I am woman, I am talking. I hope my sister there can listen too. But
yeah,
the problem, do the going to listen?
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly sometimes we have a like simple stuff, like you say about the communication is key. When you have a communication with your other part, everything will work. Yeah, maybe you cannot understand maybe what I am saying, but when we sit down and we talk about it, you're going to get my point. And then if you agree with it, it's okay. If you disagree, give me why you disagree.
Right.
you know and from there we can move. Both of us, we're going to agree in one line. But a Sudanese man, I'm sorry to say that,
Mm.
Sudanese man, when he sees himself, he can sit down with his wife talking about, no, I don't have من دي زمن لمرة ده مرة ده كلامه كتير.
Mm.
This is your wife, this is your half. Like, man is important in our life, women are important in men's life. You cannot leave no husband, you cannot leave no wife.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we come here for our problem in our marriage, it's just simple stuff. But if you put your husband down or your wife down and you guys talk about it, I swear to God, nothing will be like divorce or people breaking up or something like that. Life is very simple and short too.
Mm.
sister.
Mm,
Yeah, we are all Sudanese as
mhm.
Nimkulu Sudanese,
Yes, we are.
and yes, Sudanese traditionally before we go global,
Mm.
we're really proud what we are. Uh, we have to remind ourselves that it's
Mm,
not about Sudanese have those. We remember there is what we call we discover from this Kawaja. what they call personality.
Mhm.
You know, these people will say that if you need to express your views, they say, my dignas wajaras. That is a part of communication. They're trying to put you off. But importantly,
Another thing, Uncle Gigi,
yeah,
we need to talk about this. You see now, Clubhouse have taken most of our people. So if we do the show during the day, because now people are busy with politics and there's a lot of stuff going on the Clubhouse. Is it okay if we change our topic 1 o'clock during the day, 1 to 3,
yeah, and
instead of doing it at night from 9 o'clock to 11? What do you think, Viviana?
No, honestly, daytime we don't work because
Mm,
everyone is working, guy. But
mm.
you just come late, like maybe like 6 o'clock is good. Like in 1 o'clock ناس كله بيكون في شغل guy. أنا قاعد نجي بس الساعة 6 بعد مرات 5:30. يعني أنت لو خليته زي 7 ولا 8 كويس.
So لكن مع ناس قاعدين يقولوا بيكومبلين بيقولوا you know what زي ناس في الشغل. That's Thursday. That's what they're saying. It's this time. It's people are working, and we want to participate, but the time cannot allow us. You know.
والله أنا غيت واحد أنا بشوفه نص النهار، لكن أنت كده جرب شوف، لكن أنا ما بكون فوقه لأنه أنا بكون في الشغل.
من ساعة واحد بالنهار.
يا مستر أنا بخلص الشغل زي بعد مرات الساعة 4 بعد مرات الساعة 6.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes I work 12 hours, sometimes I work 9 hours,
Mm.
like 5 days in the week.
I'm thinking to try on Thursday.
anyway,
Mm.
I think you are from the same state with Vivian.
Mm. Okay.
Are you this? Are
No,
you from
no,
the
no,
same
guy
No,
في
no, we're
region?
not.
كنساس مش.
No, we're not in different. We're a different state.
Yeah. هسي قاعد عندك الساعة كم؟
هسه 10:30 و5.
وتعرف هسي عندي الساعة 11 و35 دقيقة.
واو هسه فرقنا ساعة. هسه
فرقنا ساعة
10:35.
يس.
Why, لكن ده ثلاثة.
واو.
3 in the morning.
أي
أنت وين؟
Wow.
أي في أوروبا.
واو.
Mm.
Well, thank you for
It,
you stay still
Thank
this
you.
time.
Yeah.
Oh.
therefore, it's about we learning.
Mm-hmm.
What I would just say, trying to take survey, take view.
Mm.
When the majority of the view, whatever time they think it will be recommended,
Mm.
that will be great. And then,
On Thursday, I will
yeah,
try at 1 o'clock during the 1 o'clock afternoon and see.
That mean
okay.
بكون عندي الساعة 12 صح؟
بكون 12 عندك.
يا جربوا كده، جربوا شوف. لكن الويكند ممكن تسوي بدري، مش يوم الأحد أنت عندك. يا يوم الأحد ممكن تبقي بدري.
Okay.
I trying
لأنه
to
الناس كلهم بيكونوا قاعدين.
I trying to examine different time, and then we can see.
Okay.
Because to be active in the society is good. Race awareness is important. Like the contribution sister contribute today is very great. Some men will listen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, because we need women. Because it's difficult. Women, they are very, very blessed,
That's true.
and the way they're trying to pass their message is difficult sometimes. It's good if somebody like her come here and brief people. Uh, there's minimum need to know actually how the woman trying to frame things. That will be helpful to our society as she pointed out about how difficult the Sudanese men. I don't take it negative. It's something that I can take it as I'm going to improve myself. Uh, yeah. Therefore, it's institution to educate ourselves, and there is no any something that make us to shine away from what we say. Yeah,
It's
that's
very
what I